Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tea with your Fertility Godmother. I am excited to be here today. We're going to talk a little bit about what it's like to have an irregular period, what that means for you, and what you can do about it. So, sorry for a little bit of the delay. I guess it was busy getting in here today. So, let's go ahead and get started. When you join us, I would love for you to comment and say hello and where you're from. And please, if you have any questions, this is a great time to ask. We created this Tea with Denise so I can help not only give you some great information, but also it's a platform where, I can try to help you if you have any questions or any comments or anything. So please make sure to do that. I have a couple of announcements that are going on I want to share with you. We are going to be doing tomorrow on the Facebook Live with Dr. Paul Turek. He is a reproductive endocrinologist, urologist, and we're going to be talking about preconception care for the dads, for the man. It's all so important to, for both of you to be as healthy as possible. So join us tomorrow at 3 o'clock with Dr. Paul Turek. It'll be fun and informative, most important. So that being said, I also just wanted to let you know and invite you to join us for our fertility cleanse. We'll be starting that next weekend, Saturday the 20th. Oh, is that this weekend? Oh my gosh, that's this weekend. So the deadline to sign up is coming up. So please feel free to join us on that. It's going to be a really great experience and a lot of information, a lot of fun, and it'll help get you launched into healthy habits and get your body ready to have a baby fast. So I'd love to have you there. All right. So many of you may have some irregular periods, and it can be shown in many different ways, either short cycles or long cycles, heavy bleeding, painful bleeding. All those things should not be happening. When you get your menstrual cycle every month, it should just come on. You'll have some sensations, but you won't. You shouldn't have like severe pain, especially for days or weeks before. We see a lot of women in our clinic that present with like a week of PMS or really bad cramps that's just debilitating them for the whole week. And they think they have to live like that, and you don't have to. But it's also telling you if you're getting ready to have a baby, it's giving you some signs that your body's not in balance, because that should not be happening. And a lot of times we go to the doctor to get help, and they'll give you medication to help it. And sometimes it works, and often we see that it doesn't work. So it kind of just maybe masks the problem, or sometimes it doesn't work at all. So it's really important to, especially if you're trying to have a baby, and also you don't want to live like that, but it's really important to regulate your cycle. There's a lot of different ways to do that. So we do that through using acupuncture, because it helps by working with your brain and your ovaries to help balance out the hormones and increase circulation. So you really want to have good, healthy circulation to the uterus and to your ovaries. So acupuncture works really quickly and fast. It's one of my favorite things to treat because I love to get results fast, and it just works really well. The other thing is there's herbs, and there's all kinds of herbs out there. So I do Chinese medicine, so we use Chinese medical herbs. I'm sure there's other herbs out there as well. Just be really mindful if you take herbs. You probably want to have some help of a practitioner to make sure that you're taking the right herbs, because you don't want to contradict anything. But especially if you're trying to have a baby, you don't want to harm anything and create more of an imbalance. So you want to be monitored. But the herbs are really helpful. Also, V-steams or vagina steams. They're great for irregular periods and painful periods. It really helps get the herbs right into the source. And again, you can use Chinese herbs, which is what we use in our clinic. And then we also send them out for people that we work abroad with. But we also, there's also herbs that you can use in your kitchen. So it's a great way to help clean things out and increase circulation and get things moving, at least for the painful part. It may not necessarily correct the irregular part, depending on how severe it is. So a normal cycle should look like 28, 29 days is best. And you should really have about 4 days of flow, and it should come on, and your period should just come on. Again, you'll have some sensation, and then it should stop. So you shouldn't be spotting for days on. You're definitely gonna, it's gonna be tapering down. So you may have a little bit of spotting at the end for maybe a half a day or so, but it should start and it should stop. And that would be what a normal cycle looks like. The blood should be really bright red and no clots. And it should be a good consistency, not too thick and sticky. It shouldn't be purple, and it shouldn't be too watery or pink as well. And all those signs really tell you what's going on with your body and how the circulation is impacting your uterus. So it's really great to get in touch with your body and pay attention to your menstrual cycles. The other thing about a menstrual cycle is the ovulation part, right? It's very important to have a strong ovulation. You want to make sure that you're getting some really good fertile mucus, so you're not too dry, because the fertile mucus is really going to feed the sperm so it can stay in the uterus and longer. The egg, when it's released, only lasts 24 hours, but the sperm, if it's healthy sperm, can last anywhere from 3 to 5 days. So you really want to make sure you have some good fertile mucus so that you can keep the sperm nourished, so you have a better chance of fertilizing that egg. And that's what a normal cycle should look like. It should be pretty even, not too much pain, just some sensations. In fact, there's some, so it's really important to pay attention. So on your next cycle, if you're not paying attention, start being mindful of your period, and know that you have another option to correct the irregular cycles, especially if you have PCOS. Or even, if you go 2, 3, 6 months without having a period, or if you don't have a period at all those things need to be looked at. And you do have an option of using other modalities to help you regulate that. And if somebody doesn't have a period for 6 months to a year, it usually takes us somewhere between 4 to 6 months to actually regulate that cycle. But it does happen. And if you're just doing preconception care, and that's going on for you, then now's the time to really get on that. So when you are ready to have that baby, you're already going to be healthy and balanced, and it'll go smoother and easier for you. So that being said, I think unless I have some comments here, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and say cheers. Make it a great day. And we will see you tomorrow live with Dr. Turek to talk about the dad and how important it is for him to get preconception care as well. I forgot, Haley just reminded me, we are doing a free webinar on Thursday. We are doing a free webinar on Thursday. I just saw a comment, but I can't read it. Where is it? About how to naturally improve your chances of getting pregnant. So that'll be free on Thursday, but you will need to sign up for it. So we can see you then as well. I look forward to it, and make it a great day. Bye-bye.